It's time to alter some pages. I said I'm going to be trying to come every day until I get this little cutie all situated. So, let's see what we're going to do. Uh-oh. It's not liking that we're so close. Okay, so this is my altar book that I started the other day. And this is a piece of faux leather that I made out of a brown paper bag, some acrylic paint, and some Mod Podge. Okay. And then there's another insert of that in the back. I just glued it into my spine piece. I redid the spine, opened it up, and added a new piece of chipboard here, and just expanded that spine. So that's what that is. And then we've been working in here a little bit. So, excuse me. So here, this is an altar page from like the first sheets. And this had the copyright information. So I just put this piece of, excuse me, this is like a postcard that you would order stuff from out of a magazine. And so I just split it and inked it and glued it down to make a pocket. And I just put a piece of scrapbook and paper right there. And then we have, this was the last piece that I made. This was a pocket envelope, and I made this a tuck so something can go up under here. Cut some veggies out of a magazine, put that in that window. That was the last thing I did yesterday when I was making this. And then this is just a fold out, a piece from a magazine. Has a nice little water slide or stream or something amongst the trees. And then just a piece of book page. I put a piece of paper on here to make a tab, and we got to flip up and just see a cutie there. Piece of washi tape and a note page. That's it for that. Back here, we have a hand-drawn flower. You know, not too bad. Hand-drawn flower. This is a cutout flower from a scrapbook and paper, and a piece of brown craft paper, like paper bag with a sticker. That's the same craft paper there to fill in that little gap. So, I think we got one more. This I wanted to use yesterday, and I'm not sure where I'm going to use it or how, but I wanted to keep it. I don't typically use people, so I'm thinking that I'm going to use this. Save it for a glue page, but I did like it. So I'm going to do a couple things today, and this is a master board that I made some time ago, all cut out pieces, torn out pieces, and some hand-drawn pieces with some inked paper of a time. I bought even a stencil out because I want to use it in the book. I used this piece and that to make this. So that's what this is. This is just a piece of paper, and it had some dots on it, and I turned it into a clock, and I turned that into a clock, which was just the letter O from Oprah's magazine. But it's just peeling up. All right, let's fold it. Oh, here we go with these glue sticks that I got two of them that are just about like this. It's okay, we're going to use them. And then I made this clock that came from an old magazine, and you know, somebody might not have seen this board. Then I pulled all these watches and clocks and things from. I just wrote time on here because I ripped this out of a book, so I just wrote time there. And this isn't time at all, but I thought that, you know, the lines kind of indicate a watch. And then this, so I just put it on there. Thought it was okay, it works. And I filled in this. This was just the face of a circle that was a type of wall hanging, and I ripped this off of it, and then I turned it into like a faux clock. Okay, I don't have no numbers on it, but you know, that's it. So this is a board that I made. This is just a piece of paper. I made Roman numerals, and this was a mirror on a wall that is like a chimney or a mantelpiece here, and you see the vases there and a picture, and this had a mirror, and I just put the Roman numerals here, and then I just turned that into a little clock. So that's what we have, and this was a plate. This one was a plate, and I turned that into a clock. So this is what we have, and I'm going to use a piece of this board today. This is a hat. This is hanging on a hook right here, and by the string, and it's like a cowboy or cowgirl hat, and I turned that into a clock piece also. Somebody said, what's that? That's called a second hand. Okay, so I'm going to use a piece of this. I don't know how I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to use some ink first. And I already have my, what you call this thing, my glue gun heating up because it's been sitting there for a while. So I got this little piece of glue. Hello, how are you all? I got this little piece of glue that's been seeping out, but I have a whole bunch of these corks that I bought from the thrift store, a whole bag of them, and I got the sponges from the Temu. I'll show you because somebody might not know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm trying to look that up. So this is a bag of corks that I bought over a year ago from the thrift store for $3.49. I said, oh, I can use them for daubers for my crafting. And then you get a whole little package like this of 10 sponges for daubers to replace them. So I'm about to make one because I'm always using this little cup with my little ice cream cone ones. This is the first ones I ordered. I didn't know it was going to be that small, but that's what it was. And I use them all the time. But for this particular thing that I need to use for stencils, that's kind of small. So let me unplug this glue gun, and this is how I make it. I just put some glue on here like this and make my own dauber. Okay? Then you don't have to keep on buying them. So just buy this thingy, and then you just put that on there and let it set and let it dry. Press it nice, hold it, and then that's it. Pull this little plastic off from it. You know how glue gun is. Have all these plastic strings, and that's the end of it. It's ready. And so thought I'd show that because, you know, it's simple as pie. If you come across some corks, you can buy these too. They sell, you know, 4 and 6 of them at a time. But I lucked up on this whole bag some time ago, and that's it. So we're going to stencil in here. Hello there. How are you? How you doing, Teresa? And we're just going to open up, find us a page. Okay, so these are glued together. Not glued, but pinned them because I glued these to make pockets like this. And I want to find something cool to put between them. So I haven't gotten to that point yet. Still have a lot of pages to decorate or remake, I should say, and then I'll come back and do some stuffing of different things to some of the pages. So how about we just start here, and I'm going to maybe use this part, or should I use a half? No, I think I should use a whole piece. Okay, so now the question is, what color clock do you want? We have all colors, so maybe we should use a black. I was going to use this red again. Let's do that. Let's use that red, like a brick red color. It's like this. Let's use that one. That's going to make that too brown. Well, I'm going to do it, I think, anyway. It won't make it terrible. It will be okay. Okay, that should be maybe enough ink. Maybe. And we're just going to go around here like so. Hold it firm. And come on over here. Give it a little bit of that. And there's a little bit over here. And come right on down here. And make sure we get the numbers real good. Okay. And I think that's going to be about it. Okay. Let's see. All right. And then we have that. Okay. It didn't seep through. This is glued together, I think. Yes. So that's good. I chose one that was glued together. Wasn't looking at that, but that's good. Turns out very nice. And so then I'm going to choose a timepiece to put here. And that's why I got my board out, because you make these so that you can use these as quick pieces to put in. How about, let's see, we got to find something that will go in here, not take away from our, maybe we can get this. No, let's see. Maybe this one. This one might work right here. Let's get this mantle. Okay. All right. And then we're done with that piece. And we can leave that even. And take this down a little bit. And then mix that a little bit better. And then we can just put this on here. Like so. Let me get this. This can be like a card, but we're going to put it down so there's a permanent fixture to the page. That's what we're going to do with it. Make it a permanent fixture. It's okay. Put it right down here. And then maybe we can come back and do something else to this later. We don't know what, but we might find another idea for it. Okay? I'll put this pen over here in this glue. And this should be okay. I'm going to just give it a little second. Okay? Just so it don't pop up. And then I have this. I took this out of the magazine when I was cutting the other day. And I said, this is cool. It's only an envelope. It's just like a regular mailing envelope that something comes to you in the mail. And I thought it was cool. So I said, I should be putting it down on another piece of paper because it's so thin. But it should be okay. It's just paper. We're going to put it on top of a book page like an envelope. And maybe I have my little little cup thingy over here that I made some faux stamps in. And they simple to make. You just get yourself a nice page from a magazine and some crinkle scissors, and then just go ahead and use a crinkle scissor, make a small little square, and it can look like a stamp. And if you want to put like a little circle on it or a number or something so it really looks like a stamp, then it'd be okay. So we already used something in this area. Let's go forward. And we're going to use this. This is half pages. This is a half page. And I glued this part at the top so that it can stay, where we can use it. And this one too. So we're going to find something to do with that eventually. And let us go maybe up here. Let's see if this is long enough. Yeah, that's good. We can probably put that right there. This won't need wet glue. It can use glue stick because it's so thin. Okay, so what is this? Not working good. Okay, so we're going to use some of this and we're going to put this down here. Okay, just a little like a envelope. Now let me see my little tray. I got a little tray over here that looks like this. These are little trays that I get from school. Fruit comes in there. And we're going to look for one of those little stamps that might be floating around in here. Let's see. And if I don't have one, then I will just simply make a little one. And that's going to be that real quick. It won't take long. Okay, because I thought I left them in here, but I could have very well put them in the little stamp pouch. Let me see what this one down here has. This one has all kinds of tickets. And let's see. These are all tickets from the thrift store. See, obviously I've been shopping for a long time, buying things from there. And I've been saving these. I made a ticket masterboard too out of this stuff because I had so much of it. Right. So it's no little stamp in there, but I have a magazine right here and we will make a small stamp. Easy enough. All you need is one little page that has some kind of interest that you can make a cute little stamp out of. And it doesn't take a whole lot of anything. It can be plain if you want plain, but I usually try to find something that has some kind of color or something like this. That could be a nice piece right here. You can just cut that out, but I already looked at that for something else, so I don't want to cut it. But maybe I can get this piece up here. Yeah, we can probably get this. And let me get my scissor that is crinkled. And I'm going to just cut a small square like this. And then like this. And now we got a little stamp. And then we can just cut this off, straighten it out a little bit, and voila! Just like that. I don't need it to be too big. And that looks just like a little stamp. And put this on here. And then put that on there. You can put it that way or you can put it this way. And that's okay, just like that. And then we can go ahead and we can add a little bit of writing. You don't need much of anything. Nobody's going to be reading it up close. And so I just put on here maybe 25 cents. And then you can just put some little scribble right here. And then you can put the wave on here like that, like it's a cancel postage. And that's okay, just like that. And then for this page, I also have this because I saw the apple when I saw that. And I said, I have some apples that's in my magazine. And I'm going to get one and I'm going to put that together. So then I have this also. And then this, I can even do this way, like that. And then just put this one over here. Okay, so that was the idea. Whether or not I wanted to put this with that on like this way. and then put the envelope here. But I used it this way so I can turn it that way because either way would work. That's why I didn't trim that. And then this I will just use as another, I don't want to cut it wrong. This is a candy apple. I think inside the book it said something like swirl, a swirled caramel or something like that. Swirled caramel glazed apple or something. I was like, oh, okay, that's good. We'll use that on the opposite page. And I cut the piece of the leaf off because you can see it's several of them on there. I didn't want to use them all. I just wanted to use one, and then that would be enough. Okay, and then we'll come down here. And this stick almost looked like it was a pretzel stick dipped in that same swirl, and it could be. I didn't read the recipe. I just saw it in the magazine. So I said that's a cool kind of snack, I guess. All right, and then we'll put this, or not a snack, more of a treat. Okay, and that's more of a treat than it is a snack. Now let me turn this so I can make sure I think it goes, because it's a little wonky the way it's sitting on the page, but I don't want to cut it wrong and it looks like a square or something. Okay, so I guess that's okay, like that. And then we can use that, and maybe we'll just put a shadow around here like this. Okay, and then we can apply this here and go up so that it can sit there. Move it over and up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? And then we can put this. Now, do we want to put ink around there? Perhaps. Perhaps we could. I didn't ink this envelope. Let me just, I might not ink that. Maybe I'll just go around it with the pencil. Yeah, and I'll put this ink on here. Just a little bit around here. And come on down. And then all on here. Little tear there, but it's fine. And come inside. And then the thing I'm going to do, like maybe one or two more, maybe two. And that's going to be end of this video. I'm not going to ink this part yet because I need to make sure that I have enough, and then tear it out. All right, so maybe I need a little bit from the inside of the fold, not the fold. Okay, and then we can add a little ink here. Okay, now we got that, and we're going to put this ink, not the ink, this glue up here, and then come around. Okay. All right, that should be good. And then we will start here. And slide that down there. And off the page. No, it's not. It's okay. Like so. All right. And we have that. Now let me get my brown color pencil. Brown. I see you right here. And then we'll go around here like this. Let's give it a little outline because it has a little black border on the envelope. Okay, and then here, which is kind of hard to get it on here because the glue is there somewhere. You can't get it, but it's okay. We'll just rub it and try to get what we can. I'm not getting any over here. And it'll be fine if we don't. We just rub it a little bit. And if we don't get much, it's fine. Okay? If you keep rubbing, you get a little teeny bit. And that's all right like that. And then I guess we would need to be addressing this to somebody. Let me use this, and I will just put in here some kind of okay, and then that's it, just like that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There are none watching. It was 3. We got 3 likes. It was 4, then it was 3. Now it's 1 again. Hello, how are you? But we got 3 likes. So we're grateful. And we just keep right on going. Okay? So we did 2. We did this page and this. And we did... Where is it? Where is it? We did this. We did that. And we did this. Okay, so now I have this paper. I have this paper. And I want to use both of these. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But not there. Some of my double pages I want to keep because I want to paint on them. Okay, so for this, I can make a bottom. Or I could make just a top like this. I don't want to tear the wrong way. Like that. And we're going to put the whole thing down. We're not going to leave any of it out for a pocket. Just put the whole piece down. Rub it around gently. Use the little nozzle to rub. And then put a little bit in the middle, just a little bit so it don't pucker. Okay? Let me see, I don't think it's not, oh it is. Okay, and then we're gonna put this on this end of this page, all the way down to the bottom. Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna cut this piece off first because this is pretty straight, and I wanna save it for something and not tear it and it get messed up. This is good for something else. And then we can come this way and put this piece on here. I thought these kind of complemented one another. So I say I'm going to put them together. It's called the hand tear, where you get that rough, ragged look, but then almost in a straight pattern. And then we're going to come up so it can come down and be one single piece, okay? And then we're going to go this way, like we did the other. And we'll stop about right there and come over and come on up and line this up with this edge. Okay, and then we need a little bit glue right here. Okay. And then we have that. And then we can go ahead and cut this piece off. And this is what we have for there. Okay? Now, that's pretty cool, right? It is cool. It's real cool. I like it. I might want to make a cross design. All right, let's do that. I'm thinking about that. Might want to make a little cross design. Let me put this on here. And put this on here. And let's get us another little piece up here. And then we'll put it on here. It's about the same kind of. And what kind of shape can we make? Maybe a heart. Maybe a heart. Because that's simple. All right, let's go this way. Okay, we gotta fix that one because this one was torn. So we gotta come in further, and maybe we gotta come in a little more so we can make it because that one had that rough tear at the bottom. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's actually cute. Now let's use our black dauber that we just made, and we will put some ink on here. and just takes a minute to get it in the brand new sponge, but after a few times, that thing will be saturated. All right, that should be plenty. And then we will just go around the edges like this. Okay. Okay, that should about do that. And put those opposite. Hello, Marie. How are you? Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate when people say hi. Let me know that they're here, that they're watching, they stopped by. Maybe they didn't hang out for a long time, but they did just, give me a wave or say hello. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it, Teresa and Marie. Okay, now I want to do this one, need a little more. Okay, so that should be all right. And then we're going to apply them opposites, like here. Like here. And then maybe here. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So now, all right, let's see. So now we have this butterfly stencil. This is the last thing I had out that I was going to do. I said 3, maybe 4 things. So we did this, that's 1. And we just finished doing this. This is coming up a little bit. Where's that glue? Okay. So I don't count this as 2. I count this as 1 because it's, kind of together. So that's 1. And what did we do? 2. And then we just did this 3. I said 3 or 4. And then I have this stencil, and I want to put this stencil somewhere. Maybe on here. Yeah, that might be cool on here. Then it's going to have a flip page on there. Okay, now what color ink? Let's see. We're going to use a color ink this time. Let's see which one. All right. Maybe purple. Or yellow might be pretty. Let's use yellow. Oh man, I hate when I pick these up. When these inks are stackable, and when you pick it up, the lid comes off. You gotta be all focused on all of that. All right, let's use that yellow, I think. And let me find the dauber for the yellow. This one. Those are just makeup sponges that I got from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to use the yellow one. All right, all these inks right here came from Temu. It's a set of them, and when you use them, they all stack on top of each other. I know that because they came like this, and it's all in plastic. I didn't open black, and I didn't open this silver. But one day I was looking to pull one out, and this was off, and it was all messy underneath one of the bottom trays. And I said, why is that like that? That's when I discovered they could stick together, stack up like that. So we're going to use this butterfly on here. Okay, and maybe we'll put another one on another half page. That might be cool, actually. We gotta get kind of enough because it's a lot to this butterfly. All right, so let's close this up. And let's start up here. This one is not easy because when they sent me this thing was really, really big. And I said, why is this so large? I don't even understand this. And I cut it because it was so big. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with this. So we are using it the way we can. And we're going to hold it and make sure we can get it in all the little crevices. All right, now I gotta try to hold this piece. Do you see what I mean? It was kind of crazy that I cut it, but I couldn't figure out how. If it's this big, y'all can imagine both sides. What you going to use it on? A whole board somewhere. All right, that's what we got. That's pretty. And then this will be the half page. Lovely. Now, maybe we will do the other side on another half page. This is the half page, but it would be better if it were this way, right? And then we would have to have a half page. So this is half bottom, and then we will have half top, right? Yes, half top. So let's tear this. Like this. And take that. I took the wrong piece again. I said half top. We already have a half bottom. Not a hard problem to fix. It's not hard to fix. We just simply go this way and get back in there and make sure you get this part off of there, and then just put the top back in all the way down into the crease, but not over top the page. Okay. And it will be as good as new. Then we take this one out because we have half bottom. All right, let's wait. Turn and then remove. Okay, so now that's what we got. And that's back in. And that way, when we do this, this will be here at the bottom covered. And then we'll have the reverse side of the wing going this way, but the top will be covered. Okay? That's what I saw. All right, so I gotta wipe this off because we don't want that to smudge on the page or all over our hands. So we wipe all of that off. And then we can move with the next color. Okay, and we're going to use it this side now. Okay, so this has to go all the way there. Now, what color should we use? That one is orange. Somebody want to choose a color? I'll let you choose a color. First person to say. We have a dark green, a light green, an orange, a yellow, a red, gold. Don't choose gold or silver. Light blue, or light blue, purple. This is another type of yellow. This is a dark orange, so this is like an orange yellow. And then light green. Okay, nobody chose a color, so I will choose the color. And the color will be this blue. Okay. The color will be this blue. I always choose that blue. I should choose something that I never choose. Not green, because green is always... I use the green and the purple. Let's use this pink. Okay, we'll use the pink. All right, let's use pink. Now we got to get the dauber for the pink, because I keep putting it back. All right, let's set it down here. All right, we'll use this one, and we will get a good amount of ink for this. So it's enough to get all of it one time. It's hard enough to hold it and be rubbing it. Okay, so this one we will put here. I have to turn the book sideways so I can manage to hold these things in place. All right, let's see. All right, let's go here and all around. See, I knew it was going to slide. All right, let's see if we can work it. So this is not as wet as the yellow. Hold still. Let's get some more. I wonder if I spritz it, is it going to help this? I don't know. Spritz. Let's try. With spritz, it's just a little bit of water. And let's see. Hello there. How are you? Cute butterfly. Hello there. Mama Juju. All right, let's see. Oh, we don't know how this is going to act. I never wet this kind of ink. I don't know. Let's slide and see. I guess I can't really hurt it. I mean, I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Hold on. It don't look too bad. It don't look too bad. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. Slide back. Slide back. Okay. Let's see if we can get it. Get this. And then get this. Okay, so now, not too bad. We missed some of these gills here. Oh, that's because, wait, that's here. That's because they don't go as deep as the others here. So that's that. That's what we got out of that. Well, why is this not closed up here? Let's see what's happening. Oh, that's how it's supposed to be. So this is just extra here. Okay, let's just try to pull it around a little bit. This little piece. Just a small, soft brush. So it's not out there alone. Okay, that's good. All right, that's good. So now that's what we have. And we have a half page cover up. And when you turn it, you have that one with a bottom half page cover. See? Cute. I like it. Now I should find butterfly stickers. That's what I should find to apply to that. Butterfly stickers. Let's see if we have 2 up here. I have plenty of stickers right here, and I have plenty in my bin. But let's hope that I got 2 pretty ones right here like this. I don't want to use that, but I might. And then let's see if we find another up here that I don't have to go in my whole butterfly bin for one. Oh, here's another one. Oh, here's a purple. That's pretty. That purple is pretty. All right, let's see what else. It's a moth or a bug or something. Let's see. Oh, this one isn't bad. I like something bright though. And then let's see. I don't know if I want this. I might use this one. I don't know. Let's see. What else? What's this? Oh, this is cool. Is that a moth? It might be a moth. Okay, let's see. Because we don't be knowing is it a moth sometimes or a butterfly. All right, let's see. Do we see something else? Let's see. Do we see something else? Let's see. I think this one is a moth. And this might be a moth too. Okay. Let's see. Any more? What's this? Oh, we got plenty. Oh, we got plenty. All right. I'll never be getting this stuff out. I got so much stuff. I forget to look at it. I have so much. All right. Let's move these. We'll use these transparent ones. All right. Let's put this stuff back. Okay. Put this up here. I have so many stickers. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Looks like it can glow in the dark. Looks like it can. All right, let's put all of these up here. And then, let's see what we have over here in the transparent sticker world. Okay. All right, now we'll put this back and we will see what we have here. Oh, look at that. Let's use this one right off. Let's use this one. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, I got it. But now you gotta hold it. Okay, good. Then when you open that, you got that. Very nice. And then we have this, and we need one right there. Okay, let's see. All of these are black. Oh, all of these are black. I don't want a black. This one is white with black. I don't want black on this side. And all of those are black. Oh, wait, what is this? I see some color here. Oh, those are flowers. Flowers and mushrooms and things. Okay. So we don't want another black one. I don't want black. Although we could, but I don't want black. This one is, I don't want that. Have to find a pretty one to put there. Okay? Which means that I gotta open up my sticker box. Okay. Because all of these are black. Okay. I know I saw a regular sticker in there too, but it's in there for a reason. It goes with the project, and I didn't want to forget that I had a cool sticker to go with some of these things in here. All right, so when you're looking through stuff like that, that's what you kind of do. So I'm going to turn this around so y'all can follow me over here. Okay, let's see. Let's see, right here. And then you can see where I'm going to get my stickers. Okay. And then I had all of this is Sticker World. And I'm going to find a pretty butterfly sticker in here. Okay? All right. See? As soon as I opened it, I saw something pretty right here. Okay, but this blue is pretty too. Let's see. As soon as I opened it, I said I have all of these stickers. Somebody said, yes, you do. You have lots and lots, all kinds. Okay. All right, so I'm trying to find one that's like really stands out for that pink. I saw a pink one, but I don't want pink, and I want it to be like this. This might work. Well, it's two of them. I have a couple on the table. Let me see which one I might use. As soon as I opened it, I saw one. I have this one. This is pretty. All right, I'll use that. Okay. I should leave some of these up so that I can have a few extras in case. Okay? All right, so this long. All right, now you've seen me go get those. Oh, I want to roll it. I used to make sticker pages in one of my books on my shorts, and I used to do it quite frequently, but I got away from that stuff so much because I was doing junk journals and trying to learn how to do this stuff, and I'm just getting back to doing other things again. I should put that here and maybe put one more. Maybe put one more. I should have got that lime one. This one is pretty too. Yeah, let's do that. So, I don't know. I wanted two to go the same way or something. I don't like that one though. But I guess it's okay. Let's use it. I'll be worrying about what I like. I'll be telling myself, here's the pink one. Somebody else likes something. This is the pink one. Let's use this one. We always matchy, 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 matchy. We always try to do that, but we don't really want to. Okay, so let's do something different. And then we have that. And then we have this. And this one is just big and beautiful by itself. So that's what we have. And I think that's going to be it, guys. I could do more, but I'm going to end this video. And I got to work on my table over here. Let me take this off of here. I got to work on my other table because this table is, try and take it out. So this table is where I do all of my junk journal stuff here at this table. Do you see all of this stuff? Yes, thank you. I appreciate you. So all of this is where I do junk journal. But then that table over there is where I do my YouTube shorts. So I have a whole lot to straighten up off of there. And I got to get that table together. Do you see all this stuff that's piled on there? That's because school closed, and all of these boxes are my school things. And the summer program starts tomorrow, and I ain't found no home for this stuff. And it's just up there. Before I put it away, it'd be time to take it back to class. So it's just right here. But I gotta make some room over there. So I'm going to end this video, and thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for watching and commenting and liking and subscribing. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will probably be tomorrow, when we will be adding more to this page. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys shortly. Peace and blessings.